It was just past 7 a.m. I was still half asleep, coffee in hand, when pop! The lights flickered and died. The fridge went silent. The AC stopped, and the whole house fell into a heavy quiet. Curious, I stepped outside, feeling the damp morning grass under my feet. That's when I saw her, our neighborhood's self-appointed rule enforcer, Mrs. X, standing near the utility pole with a massive pair of bolt cutters. She looked like she'd wandered straight off the set of a low-budget heist movie. "Your colorful lights are against the rules," she shouted from across the street, in that tone that made her sound like she owned the whole HOA. Before I could respond, I watched her snip the line in one swift motion. The best part, her second cut knocked out power to her own house. One more snap, and somewhere nearby I heard the sound of water pressure sputtering. The look on her face was priceless. She just realized she'd taken herself down with me. I called the power company, local authorities, and our association's president. Within minutes, a repair crew in bright safety vests was on the scene. One of them took one look at the clean cut and said, "This wasn't an accident." I calmly showed him my phone. Clear security footage of Mrs. X climbing the pole, robe fluttering, bolt cutters in hand. Then a police car pulled up. The officer's first words, "Ma'am, you know this is a criminal offense, right?" She tried to argue it was rule enforcement, but the officer explained that public utility lines are not HOA property. Cutting them is a crime. Then came the twist. One of the utility workers explained she had also cut her own electricity, water, and internet service lines. And if she tried to claim those damages with her insurance company, that would be fraud. That's when I handed the officer a small folder I'd been holding on to for months. Photocopies of association violation notices with forged signatures, including one supposedly signed by a board member who had passed away years ago. Over the next few weeks, the story snowballed. The HOA board launched an audit. Other neighbors came forward with their own complaints, and soon lawsuits started stacking up against her. Local news crews showed up, cameras rolling. She refused to answer questions. What had started as her enforcing the rules had turned into a mountain of legal trouble. In court, the evidence spoke for itself. The footage, forged documents, the repair bills. Judge dismissed her case and ordered her to pay damages. A few weeks later, I saw a moving truck in her driveway. No speeches, no grand exit, just a quiet departure. That night, my yard was lit up with string lights swaying in the breeze. The air felt lighter, the street calmer. Sometimes you don't have to lift a finger. People set their own traps and walk right in.